Yeah. A lot of y'all niggas be in O Block pulling up, taking pictures. Where we at?
Tell them how they coming.
We in the middle of it.
Middle.
Fuck you mean, nigga? Y'all pull up and take pictures and y'all not allowed to.
They sneak.
And one thing about it, if you're a real one, you don't mind checking in.
Checking in. What'd you say?
I check in with the real one. That's why I'm in the middle of O Block.
Where you at?
You see the hoop?
Where you at?
I'm in the middle of O Block, nigga. Fuck you mean? Listen, man.
The middle is where the people's be, you know what I'm saying? Where the real people's be, man.
Shit you can't pay for. No rap cap. Shit you can't pay for. Fuck you mean? We really out here. O Block. Chi-Town, nigga. Rest in peace, King Von, nigga. We in the middle of O Block, ain't we? Quit playing, man. I'm everywhere, you never there.
What it do, folks? This is your brother Bishop of Bishop's Own TV, and man, we got to talk about Stephen Jackson. For those who aren't aware, Stephen Jackson has received a lot of backlash as of lately for his antics in O Block. Now, for those who are not aware, O Block is a neighborhood in Chicago that was made famous by a lot of different rappers, but as a recent, the recently deceased rapper King Von hails from that neighborhood. And Stephen Jackson took it upon himself to say, hey, let me visit O Block. Stephen Jackson's not from Chicago, but he said, hey, I'm hood. I'm from the hood. So I can go to these places where you niggas can't go. Those were his words. And he's receiving backlash. And rightfully so. Now, for the record, I don't want to demonize Stephen Jackson. I want to give a full context of who he is. First and foremost, hey, I don't have anything against this guy personally, but I don't think anybody's above criticism. And for the record, look, Stephen Jackson has actually done things for the community before. He's donated lots of money to different charities throughout his career. He's also, if I'm not mistaken, he's helped build a complex for the youth in Port Arthur, Texas. So we got to give him credit for that because, hey, that is commendable. That is respectable. And I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, hey, look, a person can have their highs and they can have their lows. And brother, this is a low. You, my friend, you are 44 years old. You are almost knocking down 50 score. And I ain't talking about 50 Cent. You are 44 years old, going back to the hood. Now, I'm not saying, hey, you can't go back to the hood, but go back to the hood and build some shit. This was just a photo op to show how hood and gangsta is. This is just a photo op to show I'm down with the niggas. And you know, after he received his backlash, he responded. In the response, it wasn't no better. Wasn't no better at all. For real, like, you could have kept that. And see, I hate to say it, but Kwame Brown, you know, when they were going back and forth sometime last year, he had some points about Mr. Stephen Jackson. He's caught up in this, I don't know what it is about Stephen Jackson. One minute he want to be an activist. The next minute he gangsta, he from the streets. You know, the man said, look, in his response, you don't know, if you're not from here, you won't understand. Well, brother, I'm from those type of areas. And when you're 44 years old, when you're over 25, you should know better. You should know better. Man, bragging about he had his jury on, bragging about, oh, you can't come in. Maybe brothers don't want to go there. Maybe because they have more productive things to do. You know, he talks about going to the hood, this, that, and the third. And I know he's giving money before. I gave you that disclaimer. But, nigga, why you didn't build with no activists and no community organizations in Chicago on your visit? You know why? Because Stephen Jackson suffers from egotism, you know. And Stephen Jackson, see, he's a 44-year-old man who is still living through a 20-year-old frame of mind. Hell, shit, he living through a goddamn teenage frame of mind. This is a man child. Because only a man child who is 44 years old will put himself out there like that. Only a man-child would do that. Because what are you trying to prove? And what kind of impression are you sending when you, being 44 years old, is posting up videos with younger guys who are using their hand gestures to insinuate, I'm shooting people. And you know who they talking about they shooting? Imaginary niggas, imaginary black men. This is the legacy that you're leaving behind. You know, he was so passionate about George Floyd, and I feel it, brother. I'm not like mocking him of doing that. But you once again, you cannot have one foot in activism and the other foot in the streets. And he knows that. That's why on his response, he said, I ain't an activist. I'm not a typical activist. Clearly you're not. Clearly you're not. You still chasing, what are you still chasing? A perception. You still chasing an image. See, this is, I hate to say it too, but it is what it is. It's not the case for everybody. But this is an example of when you have a man who was raised in a single parent household, who had no male guidance, no male leadership. This man is a former NBA player who has lots of money. I'm pretty sure the dude, I'm not saying he's wealthy, but the man ain't starving. And here he is, boasting and bragging in a lower income neighborhood, just to show the people what? That I'm still hood. I'm still hood. What kind of example are you setting for the younger dudes, for the younger guys? Well, I'm confused. I'm confused. Stack 5. You tell me. 44 years old. Must I repeat? You are almost 50 years old, hanging with the young guys. Shout out to Chicago. Talking about some damn check-in. Check-in. Nigga, please. I ain't checking in nowhere. Let me tell you this. I'm a black man going to any city. I got a family. Nigga, the only cities I'm checking in, when I'm checking in a city, the only time I'm checking in is when I'm checking into the hotel, motherfucker. Because I ain't going to old block. If I go to Chicago, I'm staying my ass in downtown. You know, some nice areas. I might go to Bronzeville. Shouts out to Chicago. I got family in Chicago. But you think you gonna catch my black ass in one of those neighborhoods? Huh? And to do what? Just to post up some videos and some pictures saying I've been here? Like it's some goddamn circus show? What's wrong with you niggas? Stephen Jackson, I don't think you're a bad human being. There's some good things about you, brother. There's some things you say I resonate with, which is why I'm confused when you do stupid shit like this. And then you act like a goddamn child when people criticize you for it. I don't know, man. Maybe I should see what Kwame Brown has to say. Like and subscribe. And until next time, holla.
Stop it. Get some help.